Welcome to Players Play Podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe. No playing around. Let's get into it. I'm your host, Tashay, and I'm here with my co-host.
My name is Shay, and we are here with our two guests.
I'm DJ Rosegold.
I'm Quaminajustsayin, Akil, Quamina,
Requested by the people, by the way.
Thank you for calling me out. I got the contract.
Guys, I did it. He's here. You guys said you wanted this, so
You're welcome.
The first Trini, the first Trini on the podcast.
The first Trini on the podcast.
So proud. Where's my flag? Just let me hear. My flag.
We're definitely gonna need transcripts or something for you.
I need subtitles.
Give it to them.
I slowed down the accent just for everyone today. We'll get into it swiftly.
Okay. Well, usually we just get right into it. You know, last time someone said we should ease people into it.
Nah.
We're not doing that
was-
because we don't play around. We get right into it.
Was I that person?
No.
No.
You might have been, though. Unless there were two people.
I don't know. There was one of my friends said that, but we're players play. We do things different.
Man.
Basically, can you be successful without having the right circle? Yeah, that's the question. How you guys feel about that?
It looks like
You guys want me to go first?
Yeah,
Or
you're ready. He's ready.
You ready?
I think yes, but having a good circle does give you a lot of support, especially in the creative field. Like myself, I would say me just doing like comedy content on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. You would like to have the support, but sometimes the lack of support forces you to work harder. So that's just my little view on that.
The lack of support?
Lack of
I was gonna
support
say that.
forces you to get better, to make people realize like, hey, either get on board or this person.
I agree with that, but I feel like there's only so much you can do trying to prove, because that's pretty much what it comes down to.
Yeah.
If you don't have support around you, you don't have a good circle of people, and it's almost like, okay, let me prove to them that I'm good enough, or let me, I have no support, so I need to grind harder. But as you climb that scale, let's say you end up being a really big actor, a really big musician, or whatever the case is, you still need a good circle to keep you level-headed.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
you'll exhaust yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's true because ultimately, without the right circle, you only can do so much by yourself. It comes to a point where you're gonna need critical thinking, and sometimes you can't make all those decisions by yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
You're gonna need someone to be like, all right, that's not a good idea. Even you being the creative and being the best, all the best people in the world that create have a team, and you can see that there's other people that are.
I think too with me with that, I think I'm a little bit half and half on it because I could see where having support is needed, but I think for most people you look for support in the wrong place, or not really the wrong places, but more so the places you thought you would have got the support from.
But are they wrong for that though?
They're not wrong for it,
Sometimes
but
people are just trying to be nice.
they're just trying to be nice because I know
That's interesting.
It's
point,
no offense to people, but I know people that are my family members, friends, and they share every celebrity's reel or video or picture in the stories daily. Yeah. But I can't see my stuff yet. I don't dislike them for that. I don't dislike them for that, but that makes me work a bit harder that one day they'll have no choice but to post my stuff and be like, that's my cousin.
But what was I gonna say though? Okay, one thing about getting support from family though, I find that can only do so much for you.
Yeah,
you
it really only goes.
You need
so far.
random support. People that don't know you, that want to support you.
If your family's the only one buying your merch,
big up to the random support. I love random support.
But but one thing that I will say though is I agree with you. I do agree with you.
Yeah.
But I feel like we also so let's talk about. My parents are different, so it's hard. Me and Shayla's parents are different, so it's a little bit harder. But let's say I had parents who were older, didn't really understand much about social media, didn't really understand much about celebrity culture or building a podcast or all of that stuff. They might not even understand that by them reposting celebrity content, that's actually helping the celebrity.
Yeah.
So they might not even notice that by them not posting your stuff, that it's not helpful to you. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like you almost have to coach them in a sense, hey, I'm doing a podcast and you have Instagram, your friends are on there. I want you to can you post it for me?
But
instead of just automatically thinking
that they should.
That they should, or that they're purposely, you're posting that Cardi B just had a baby, but I just released my first feature film and you didn't post it. They might not understand even what they're doing by posting Cardi B's post.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
But honestly, some traditional parents are just so tapped out of the entire scene that they just don't understand a damn thing.
I think they tapped out, and I let them be tapped out.
I let them be tapped out.
Yeah, some friends.
That's friends. That's friends too, right? Friends don't understand either what you're doing. Sometimes friends they just kind of watch you until like you have that moment.
Yeah.
You know what it's like your friends, like if one of your friends has like a couple YouTube page and they're never posting it, they're never posting the content, but every other week they're posting Dirk in India on their stories.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's crazy.
Like,
that is crazy.
That's
you all
kind of
upset me.
bad.
That is
And
crazy.
a lot of people don't understand how bad it actually is
that's
because
bad.
you can get the same
YouTube, stop it,
content somewhere
please.
else.
No,
it's just that
facts.
they have bust downs on.
The thing
facts.
too that's sad, like when it does come down to the people that do understand it and that are just still not kind of supporting you and stuff, it's sad to think about it because it's like you're not reposting my stuff because you don't feel like I'm cool enough yet.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
You know?
It's like
You feel like I'm not cool enough yet.
Yeah.
Until you blow up and they're posting your kindergarten pictures.
Facts.
No.
Oh, so I
they're
actually
scraping
used
through
to
their
go to
phones.
kindergarten.
Facts.
We actually played in soccer together, but she was only on my team for 2 days because then she stopped, but she was still on my team.
Yeah.
No facts. They be scraping through their phone looking for like any picture they have of you.
Honestly.
It's like, you know, like come on.
Honestly,
iCloud can't store all these old
I
photos.
give
Like,
people
come
the
on, we're not that
opportunity
cool.
to get on board. I give people the opportunity to get on board.
Yeah.
And I literally put it as this. If you don't want to get on board, that is actually your choice. I'm not going to hold you hostage. But please, I beg and beseech, do not come when the things start rolling good.
You say beg and beseech?
Beseech. That, yeah.
What does that mean?
Can we get
Get some subtitles?
Yeah, what was
Subtitles. So beg and beseech, like it's almost like begging and pleading.
Oh, got it.
But beseech is just an old English. Sorry, that's me being real.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Let me ask you this then, since we're talking about you being Trini. You came from Trinidad when?
2018.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
so
you were doing TikTok?
Nah.
You weren't doing TikTok then?
I was literally I would have these random videos I would post on Instagram videos, just like random videos, and that was just for my friends.
Yeah.
Because I had probably like under 1,000 people on my Instagram, and that was just like people, friends, co-workers.
Yeah.
And I don't know when TikTok came about. I think one of my cousins just mentioned it to me during the quarantine. He was like, yo, you should post on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I'm not that serious. But everybody who meets me, they're like, oh, you're so funny at this. But I humble myself. I'm my biggest critic. Like, there's nobody that could really tell me much hurtful things about myself. So when I actually started to do the videos, I was like, well, random strangers like, oh my God, you're making my day. I was like,
yeah.
I don't understand that.
So what's your formula though? How often do you post? Like, how does this TikTok, give the people a little insight?
To be honest, Ollie, it's called consistency. I think I post 4 to 5 videos a day for the last 2-3 years.
That's impressive.
He's consistent.
4 to 5 videos a day
per day. Yeah.
So how, like, what's your content schedule like?
That's the thing.
Do you have a schedule?
I don't even have a schedule. I literally do all those videos you've seen. Some of them I try to plan, but the ones I try to plan, they frustrate me. And I realize I'm more candid. Yeah. So I go in the moment. Like in quarantine when I started, most of the videos are like stuff like growing up, things I was remembering from home because I miss home. So it's like being homesick.
The nostalgia.
The nostalgia,
Yep.
And from that, I just start doing the videos and just can't stop now because literally it all in my head and it's just to get the scene right to make the videos. So
that's impressive.
Yeah.
I was gonna just ask how long you guys think TikTok's gonna be around. Like, do you think it's sustainable?
A while.
Yeah?
TikTok has a better search engine than Google, I promise you.
Yeah, like if you go on TikTok right now and search how to make steak, step by step.
Oh, I can't tell you the last time I've looked up a recipe on Google.
Yeah,
It's
no,
on
everything
TikTok?
is on TikTok.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something very interesting. I don't know if you can attest this because I don't think you were here when she was doing it, but my mother could not make pasta to save her life.
No.
Sorry.
But that's an easy dish.
But when she started looking up TikTok pasta, it was busting.
Yeah, big up the mom.
TikTok taught
Big up
my
mommy.
mom how
Big
to
up
make
mommy.
pasta. So for that, I'm forever grateful for that platform.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
You all listen, mommy, eh? Mommy, when you see this,
you
That's
do them.
why I just kept my mouth shut because I drag her way too much for how
Guys
she
are cold.
sometimes.
she can make everything else better though. She makes oxtail rice and peas curry go everything better than my father. So
well, as you all talking
Oh
about your parents.
Shayla just
Oxtail and
dragging them.
Yeah?
Dragging.
You could have just said she was good at it. You didn't have to
She's
say
good.
better than.
Oh Lord, mommy, I tried to
made it,
defend
though.
you. I'm sorry.
No,
It's been a
facts.
while.
But okay, so what about let's talk about the entertainment scene in the city.
Oh
How you
boy.
guys feel about the entertainment scene? How
Um,
do you guys feel about it?
I would go last because I'm a foreigner, so I'll let you people. I'll let you all.
If you wanna.
So it's fine. We'll have very interesting takes because
Yeah.
I'm from here and I left.
Yeah,
And you're not from here.
and I'm here.
And you're here.
Yeah.
So
that is good. This is why
So,
this is a good question.
Good
So,
balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you guys,
I think a better question for you would be more specifically, why did you move
Facts.
to LA? Why couldn't you do what you needed to do in Toronto?
it's not that I couldn't do it. It's that on the level that I wanted to do it, I knew I couldn't do it here.
Why
Yeah.
not?
So first, let me say, I don't agree with people saying, personally, I don't agree with people saying that people in Toronto are not supportive and they're haters and this and that. Because I wouldn't have been able to leave if I didn't get the support that I got in Toronto to build
Right.
my career.
So you had the support out here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
100%. And not always was it like to my face.
Yeah.
But I threw parties and I maybe knew personally like 20% of the people that would come.
Nice. Nice.
And I would have parties with like 800-900 people and I only knew like maybe 100 people that would come. So it's like, do I still know those people that came to my parties? No. But did that attribute to the fact that I was able to build a fan base in some way? 100%.
Okay.
So I can't say like that's something that people say a lot. Oh, people in Toronto are haters. I had to
I
leave.
think it's just because the city's small.
I had to
though.
leave because people weren't like messing with me and stuff. Like that's not why I left. I left because personally, I feel that as a DJ, the biggest thing that you could do in your career is DJ at OVO Fest, which nobody DJs at OVO Fest,
Right.
or DJ for Drake's parties, which he has Mark and Noel, Night Owl Sound, who
Yeah,
DJ
yeah.
all his parties.
Yep.
DJ at Rebel, which is awesome. The
Yeah.
biggest club in Toronto. And that's pretty much where the line is drawn.
Yeah.
You know?
She's right.
And it's like,
Yeah.
I feel that in order for me to further my career, like, I don't just want to be a DJ. I want to do a lot more than that. And just the relationships I know that I've made by going to the States and the relationships that I've been able to make while being there, I knew would effectively help my career more. But it's not as easy as a process as people think it is either. Like, I wouldn't, if I didn't get the support that I did here
Yeah.
and build a name for myself in Toronto, like, that's something that people say a lot.
How did you get the support though? Like, and like, how did you grow out here first? Like, was it just work? Like, how? Yeah, that's kind of.
That's a good question.
I think people just respected the vibe because you're able to make a really good vibe at parties when you DJ. And I think
Shayla's
people,
gonna be a
Yeah,
compliment.
wow.
I never
That was-
compliment her. This is like really cringy to me. But
Support from the family.
no, but like people always have. People
we didn't
always
even
have-
preface that this is my sister.
I was.
Yeah, oh, by the way,
I feel
yeah.
like you can tell.
No, the whole time I
Before
was
we
like,
think-
are you guys
They're
gonna, like,
sisters. They're real sisters.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that. Like, is anyone gonna say like you guys are sisters? I was
let's
gonna.
let's preface that while Shayla's here. Like,
Yeah, by the way,
ugh.
Sheila, no,
Yeah.
Rosegold are sisters.
Sorry, continue. Keep complimenting me.
I'm done. No, but like even like my friends, like she's back in the city. Everyone's asking me like, oh, like when is she playing? When's she playing? And then you posted the thing telling like all the dates and stuff, and people are asking me for the guest list and whatever.
Yeah.
So I feel like people are able to see like even like the content that you put up, like. And like the places that she's DJing and stuff, I think that's what makes them respect you a lot
Yeah.
more. And the people also have a really good time at your parties too, so it makes
Nah,
them
you're
want to
pretty.
keep coming
She's
out
pretty
too.
lit.
So
I
why-
was over there. She's pretty lit.
So why haven't I been to one of these
parties?
parties yet? You guys need to.
It's getting
I,
me.
I
It's
need.
pretty.
I have
This is
not.
what-
I haven't seen her spin.
Exactly.
No, I'm jealous. No, I wanna like.
But now we're here.
No.
Now we're here, right?
What's getting me is the
The
pretty
pretty.
good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Nah. I need to see.
She's good. She's good, guys.
5 songs in, and I'll be like, you know what? Yeah, DJ Rosegold.
No, but to answer your question, like I feel like when I first started, it's like, man, like women DJs are just it. Like I'm not even saying
Facts.
me. Like before I was even DJing,
Yeah.
like
Facts.
Killa Kells was like
Yeah.
doing her thing in Toronto. She's the one who like helped me when I first started too. And it's just like I would want to go to parties just because she was DJing and she was the only woman who I knew that was a DJ.
Yeah.
And so I think that because when I started, literally it was me, Killa Kells, Lissa Monet.
Big up
There
to Lissa.
weren't many female DJs in the city, so I feel like people like kind of gravitated towards that to begin with. But then it was also just like with anything, like just be yourself. Like I never, even now, like being in LA, there's such a pressure of wearing no clothes when you're DJing and like having a BBL and like doing all that stuff, and people will do that shit. And like if you want to do that, but you don't have to do, like, people will like you just because you're like authentic and genuine and, you know,
Facts.
just like cool. I
think people think that you have to do those things, but realistically, if you're yourself,
some people do have to.
Yeah.
Sorry, some people do have to do those things though.
Wait,
because
they do?
Some people
Some
have
do.
because
People have no personality.
They have no person. They have no.
Yo, they're literally Lay's chip. No disrespect to Lay's.
Say
A
Lay's chip?
But plain, like just like basic.
Not even
Not the
salted?
vinegar?
Like the most basic chip you could think about.
No name
disrespect.
chips.
No disrespect. But just
Think of it like
chip.
if you're trying to do, like, this goes for anything. Like if you're trying to do something that you're not authentically in, like a lot of people try to DJ because they just think it's cool. Because they're like, oh, I want to be on a stage. I want to do this and that. Like, there's no actual, like, passion behind it.
Yeah.
Which is fine, like, if that's what you want to do. But then you'll, again, like we were talking about at the beginning, you'll burn yourself out by trying to, like, fit into this box that you're not supposed to be in the first place.
But do you need passion if you have hard work? Like, they can improve some of these
Absolutely.
people.
Oh, you need
That-
100%.
Absolutely.
You think you need passion
Yeah.
behind
You'll
it?
get burnt out by the hard work
You
if you
need
don't
passion.
have
Passion.
passion
But
behind
think of it.
Can
it.
you get you can gain the passion later, maybe?
You might be able to until
No.
you see some
I don't-
outcomes.
Burn
of that.
yourself out
You
before
burn
you
yourself-
get to that
you
point.
need the passion as the steam to power your dream.
Yeah.
You need it.
Honestly, yeah,
Need
that's
it.
true. Actually,
Sorry,
Now
I want to hear your answer about the entertainment scene. I was talking for
Oh
like forever.
boy. For me, man, King Street I could make a miss me with the King Street from now on.
King Street?
Yeah, King Street,
You
Toronto.
have some stories out there. Or
It's not
something?
the
What's going
stories,
on?
just that people in Toronto are gonna say this slow and nice, but there's no need to buy a bottle of champagne, 2 bottles, and spray it on the ground. Could you please stop that? Please.
That
You're
I
going
will.
back
I
to
come
your
from-
brother's
for the
house.
guys.
I
though.
come from, no, how much
No,
guys?
this one
How much
pouring,
guys?
pouring out
dead guys.
versus spraying.
Like you
You
spraying.
can pour one out out of respect.
Come
the
on, man.
spraying is just
Spraying?
I hear you.
unnecessary.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be with my friends and they be just pouring out the bottle. I'm just like, all right.
That's fine because
If
you're
you got an LCBO,
pouring
okay.
it
If you bought a bottle of Ace of Spades,
in front
I
of you, not
it's
spraying it
unnecessary.
I'm
on
from the
hair
islands.
that I just got
That's
done.
just a crime. Like
Facts.
watching people dump alcohol on the ground is like, please, just don't do it. Don't do it. Put it in a cup. Put it in a cup.
it in a cup at
Yeah,
least.
No
please.
facts. But entertainment scene out here.
Entertainment
what's to it?
scene.
How you feel?
I think too much people focus on imagery and not vibe. Vibe is not. People think the aesthetic of like your Snapchat and like the girls come with the bottles and but I ain't seen nobody broke out and they're whining and they're having a good time. People act like they're having a good time.
No, you got to post up on the wall.
Post up
man,
like I don't understand.
He
Like
doesn't
that.
want to do that. He wants to fet.
No, not even fat.
Yeah,
No, not
No,
even
but
like
you just
fat,
said you want to
fat.
see people whining.
But like
and
when I say
things.
wine, I mean okay.
You want to see people dancing and vibing.
Yes, dance.
Yeah.
Like a big tune play, don't just stand up there and be like you don't like the song. You know you like
Yeah.
Gunna. Like put your hand in the air for some Gunna. You know?
Yeah,
Like at least like
Let me ask you this though. This is off topic real quick, but it
Yeah.
kind of ties into this. So, what about Caravana? Like, if you were with someone
Yeah.
in a serious relationship,
yeah.
How did we get here? I already know what you're gonna
I
ask.
have to ask real
But
quick.
you know what's funny? Sorry, the first time I ever heard your voice was that you and Shayla were arguing about this.
Were we? Oh wow.
Nah,
was
we
that way
were.
back?
This was in
Yeah.
This about
Oh,
to
wow.
get
Yeah, we
Vegas.
yeah,
I
we
already
go
know
back.
what you're gonna
we go
ask.
back.
This
and
about
forth
to get
quite
good.
often, guys.
This is about to get
Cheers,
good.
hence the podcast. But yeah, how do you feel about your girl
Yeah.
getting brought down at Caravana?
You see now I have a policy and I'm gonna say it slow again.
Be honest.
I have literally 2 rules. I'm a Trinidadian man. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. I understand
I
the
think I know
culture.
one of them.
So one, you can't put your hands on the ground and broke out on no man. If it's my
That's a
girl,
good rule.
like
That is a good rule,
you
'cause
can wind up
that's foundation
on
right there. We're gonna write these
5,
down.
6, 10, 15 man. I don't care as long as your
Yeah, I
hands
get
don't touch the
that.
ground.
Okay.
Safe. Second rule, no front
front
wine.
wine.
If you turn and make eye contact with that man, the
No
party
front
done. Fete done. The parade is done. And this relationship is done. No front wine. If you look at that man in his eye, that's your new man, not me. And that's it.
Damn.
Yeah,
And
if you guys left
and third thing,
There's 3. I thought there was only 2.
third, don't let any man take you off the ground. If your feet leave the ground, you are also leaving this relationship.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Wow.
But okay, but like
No,
Okay, like
Hey. Hello?
no, let me talk.
Your feet leave the ground. You're leaving.
At last Caravana 2019,
Yeah.
you know, saw him pick up something, anything. I'm really small.
Yeah, you'd be a danger.
Every time that song came on,
All little girls.
I didn't know I was gonna get picked up. It just happened.
Okay.
So
What happens then? I need to see you
I got
attempt to wiggle.
arrested.
I need to see you attempt to get out of it. Just come on, like, oh, no, my man. Drop down. Like, let me see you struggle to get out of the arms of your captive.
Yeah.
Yeah, understand? I need you. No lifting up. No.
that's funny stuff.
I'm good. Like, you could go to as much fest as you want, wind up on as much man as you want. I don't care. Preferably, I would prefer to be on the other side of the parade or somewhere in the event on the other side. I don't want to see. But if someone is to come and tell me, they say, hey, Akil, man, I seen your girl. All hands on the floor.
6 was.
your hands on the filthy floor at Rebel.
Yeah.
At Soca or Die. Bubbling hard. It's not good
Did you
look.
see the video of the?
Yes.
They captioned it. This is what Spice meant when she said by cartel spin me like a satellite dish. You saw that
Yeah, I
one?
saw the video in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, in Atlanta.
You see, all the tiny little bit gal on them, all you have to wear some ankle weights because you all are easy targets.
Oh my
You
God.
said ankle weights?
Yeah, ankle weights.
That's a good idea.
All those
That
tiny
is a
girls,
good
they're
idea.
just so easy just to pick up. And
Yeah.
some of them like it,
Yeah.
but some of them forget that they're in a relationship and you have to go back home and your man don't.
Facts.
Yeah.
So I agree with all of your steps on my side too.
Yeah.
The one I will add. No communication.
Afterwards,
you don't need to
none of
say
that.
anything. You need to say hello.
Well, I
you
thought
don't
that
need
was
to say
understood.
No
goodbye.
communication?
I thought-
It's business promo.
I thought I was understood.
No.
Like,
What?
like
No.
say like
After
you have
you're
a service.
done-
Say you have
After
a
you-
service.
No.
Wait,
Whoa, hold
after you're
on.
done dancing with her?
Yeah.
You better not
Yeah.
know her name. You
What
better
if I
not
just say,
remember what
follow
she
Parents
looks
Play
like.
podcast?
Yeah, he could do that. He could
I
do
can't
that.
say
You
follow
guys
No,
Parents
you
Play
need to
podcast?
go to the parade with a shirt.
No.
That
You need
says
to go to the
Players
parade with a
Play
QR code on your back.
and a QR
Yo,
code on your back.
That makes
Whoa,
sense.
I'm gonna do that.
You are
I'm gonna
QR.
do, guys. I'm
You should do
gonna
that.
do that.
Yo,
I'm gonna give them
Sure.
a
Ladies don't want communication. Put
No.
the QR code. See?
Communication. Like
no communication.
you don't
So when
you
you
walk
walk
your
away,
mouth
get your-
open.
Yeah, you guys are serious.
It's only to like cough or to
Oh
scream
my.
or to sing the song. Your mouth is
Yeah.
not opening.
DJ Rosegold, I don't like that. I don't like that.
But you're fine with all your other rules though.
Well, why I can't, you see, I'm a talkative guy. The most I would do after a wine, I'm not gonna lie, I would literally be like, all right, darling, okay, all right. It's too much. You know, strong little accent and stuff like
That's
that.
a little flirty though.
But it's a little flirty, but I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. I can't help it. I actually can't help it, low key. I actually have to train myself now not to say anything because the accent, it's quite powerful. You know?
Okay, but you realize that the question was if you're in a relationship.
If I'm in a relationship, I would have to say nothing. I would have to stay quiet. The
That's
entire
my point.
period. Yeah, I would say nothing.
That's
so
fine.
we're okay.
Yeah.
So we
If you're
agree.
single,
we agree
you can
here.
talk all you want. Do all the picking ups.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
And I know we kind of got off topic, but she did ask you a question, and I do want to
The
hear your
entertainment
answer.
scene.
Yeah.
For me, the entertainment scene where it's not soca and dancehall related, it's very much meh. for me.
Bland.
Like I know one of the DJ, shout out to Summer Knox, you know, that's my boy.
Summer Knox is fire.
Summer Knox, when he spits some tunes in some places I've been with him, the vibe change, you know? And like those kind of things I like, but I don't see that a lot outside of him when I go in the scene in like King Street and the Dundas and
Because
King
DJ
and this.
Rosegold moved to LA.
Yeah, but DJ Rosegold, I haven't heard you play yet. I'm looking forward to it. Please.
Nah, she's fire still.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
You gotta come on. When you got any dates?
Rebel next Saturday on the 11th. of
Lock
June.
it in.
on the
Are you there?
11th. I'm done work at 9 scene.
So we're there.
Yeah, man.
All right, DJ Rosegold, big up yourself.
Yeah.
Put the link in the bio. But for real though, let me ask you guys this: American men versus Canadian men. Ladies, of course, go first because we can't really.
I'll start on this
Well,
one
I
with
can
something
talk
very
Fire.
short and sweet. American men are very quick to give you money.
But that's because they have money.
They have
Way
money.
more
What do you don't think that Canadian niggas have
No.
money?
Canadian niggas have
no.
money.
What?
Canadian niggas don't have no money.
They're stingy
They
with
don't have,
it.
actually, wait,
They're
I don't want to go on
stingy.
record and say
Yeah.
all Canadian men don't have money, but let's be honest, the money is all over.
The money longer in
the
the
money is
US.
longer in the US.
I wouldn't.
I think it's the mentality is money longer.
Yeah.
I think
Wait.
that they're not so.
Stingy?
Stingy on their money.
No,
Okay.
but men out here don't have it like that.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Yes, they do. A lot of men out here have pretty good jobs, or they're
Who
trapping
we-
real good.
The
and
trap
they,
money is not that much. Like it's not that good.
I
as
don't
it's-
care if the
it's
trap
not.
money
have
good
no
or not. Are
updates
you
on the
giving
trap-
it to
the
me?
trap funds.
Like that's literally what it comes
No,
to.
I'm just saying though. Like obviously, like some of it's sometimes like re-up or like never mind.
I don't know.
Anyway.
To me,
Not that I know anything.
scratch
But I'm
that.
just saying, like, I don't know anything. I'm podcast, but no,
Podcast.
it's I don't know. I think the money in America is better only because they have a bigger
No,
audience. They have a bigger audience.
it
I
doesn't
don't-
even have to do with how
And
the
those men
money
are
is in
hustlers,
America.
like, what do you-
It's literally just
American
how
dream is
willing
real,
are they
though.
to spend money on you. They are a
It's
lot
not the
more
willing.
willing.
It's not the willingness.
Listen, one of my friends lived here. She moved to the States when she was 21. I've never seen someone get spoiled like that by so many different. And she's in Philly. I've never seen this before, and you would never see that here. You would never see unless you were dealing with a next type of
It's
people.
not the
And
mentality though.
I don't know what it is.
The guys in America
very quick
are
to
just
dash out their money.
honestly real hustlers. Like they sell water. Have you guys seen the men? Okay, those are the boys. But like they start
the
off
water
selling
boys.
water.
The
You
water
guys get what I'm
boy.
saying? Like, they really start off selling water. If you go to like I think it's ATL, Meat Mill was over there, and like little boys were
Yeah.
coming up to them like, "Yo, $100 for the water" or something like that. Like guys
Yeah.
aren't.
or they're
boys
in the
aren't
entertainment industry.
Boys aren't doing that out here. I'm just saying they start off as real hustlers, and like the
Yeah.
American dream is a powerful perspective and just a powerful thing we all look up to. They're just the ideal.
I just not
ideal
spending
place
my money unless I see something in it. Honestly, it's like this. We could go out. I'll pay for the first date. I'll always pay for the first date. With me, that's always a given. But I'm not just gonna drop money on random gifts on you when I don't even know your middle name, love. It doesn't work like that.
This is what I'm telling
I
you.
can't
That's
lie. In
why I
America,
think
they
it's-
do that.
They do that.
do that.
And,
I'll give you
and
guys
that is
credit there.
insecurity. They hide behind the money. Some of them hide behind
Someone
the money.
paid my rent without even hopping on FaceTime with me.
Nah,
Never
nah.
thought nothing.
We need some
nothing. No
receipts
phone
for
call,
that.
no nothing. We were
At least talk to
talking
me.
That's just a
barely here
simp,
and
though.
there.
That's just a simp.
Yeah, he's simp. He
I
a
don't-
That's not an
simp.
American man. That's
Yo,
just
he
a
just
simp.
want to feel good.
I would
At
never
the
have
end
my
of the
rent
day,
paid
that
by
he
a
send
Canadian
money to
nigga
a
like
girl.
that.
That's all.
You just said the trappers have money,
They're not doing that though.
so you guys agree with me.
What? They're
Didn't
stingy.
you just say?
Yeah. She did say that
You
shit.
heard? You got.
What did I say?
Oh.
You said they're not doing that.
You're not doing that.
In Canada, they're
Or are you
not.
saying they're not doing because they can't, or
They don't want to.
They don't have it like that.
that. I think.
What do
yo,
you? Am I lying? Do
Well, I don't know. I don't
Americans-
deal- we don't deal with the men.
Do
You
Toronto
don't tell
men
us.
have money like that? What are Toronto men out? Like it's hard to cost of living. Like there's a lot going on out here. I mean, America just has like cheaper houses.
Seeing a black man in a Urus in LA
No.
is very common. That's what I'm gonna say. So
They
there's more
scam
money
out there.
there.
There's like the pool of opportunity is huge.
Yeah.
There's a lot more money out there.
You know.
So they're flexing a lot of cash, extra cash.
But all I'm
You
saying
agree?
is the money. I'm
You-
not even
you
saying
agree with
based
me?
on like
I'm
personality.
You quiet on this one.
well,
So
you
agree with
lived
me?
here and in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, be honest. Like, come on.
I mean, the niggas are trash in both places,
Thank
so
you.
that's
Oh,
my
wow.
stance on it,
Oh, wow.
on everything.
Big up the
Oh,
Trinidad
wow.
and Tobago one time.
Oh, wow.
We stay big.
That's all I have to say on that question.
Wow. Jeez.
Damn.
Not a day.
All right. Well.
Because you just
I'm
gotta
gonna
get
ask
rid
you-
of the whole entire species.
All right,
That's
all
the
right,
problem.
all right. So look, this is this. I'm gonna throw this question out there because you guys are both sisters. After 10 years,
Oh my god.
God forbid, anything was to happen to anybody,
Oh boy.
and it's not. This question's not related to necessarily you guys, but just think of this:
Fight.
would you allow, or after, let's say, you're with your spouse and you like one of you guys pass, whatever. 10 years after that, your sister or sibling starts talking like they get fond of each other because the brother or whatever or the sibling.
Who's dead? I'm dead or myself?
I'm probably saying this really complicated, but basically, let's say,
If I die.
okay, let's say you have a sibling
Mm-hmm.
and you pass away,
Yeah.
but the person you were married to
Yeah.
obviously has your kids and your siblings and stuff.
I start friending with my brother.
Yeah, basically, like your sibling starts talking to your spouse.
You know what?
basically.
Keep it in the family, I'll be
That's what I
honest.
said. Keep it in the family. That's what I said.
What?
Yeah, I know you're gonna look at
I'd
me like
rise
I'm
out the grave.
crazy.
That's
I'd
what I said.
rise out of
Keep it in
my
the
grave.
family.
But here's what's going on. Grief does a lot of things to
That's what
people.
I was saying.
I didn't
That's
think
what I was
I don't
saying.
think my spouse when I was alive was looking at my brother like that.
That's what
My
I was
brother,
saying.
more than likely, my brother, he would have been the comforting one to be like, no, I got you with this, and that.
No.
And if some feelings spark there,
That's what I'm saying.
dead.
That's-
Go ahead.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
I,
no.
I kind of feel the same way. And to be honest, the
Honestly.
way I got this, like, I'm not that messed up. I got this from a show. Like, I didn't just think of this question. I got it from a TV show, Arrow. Basically, the security guard. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think it's not that bad. I think it's a normal thing. Like when you're with somebody all the time, and that person's grieving, and you're going over there to give her like cupcakes or dinner just to help comfort them.
Yeah. You never see it
that's
coming.
Fine. That's fine.
But
You would
after
never
a
see it
while, you
coming.
might just.
One night.
or you
glass
might
of
not.
wine,
The
you guys
rain is
just sit
falling.
having a
You
glass
need-
of- you guys are reminiscing over the lost one.
You see my baby
and then
with
it's
tears, and
kinda
you're like, wow.
you know,
You need to respect the dead.
If I'm dead, I'll be honest. none of my friends could get with my wife.
It's better if you're sibling.
I'd rather one of my
That's what I'm
family
saying.
members. I know it sounds
That's what I'm
bad.
saying.
People be like, "What? This guy's crazy," but it's just I
No.
just keep it. It's there already. It's in the blood, and it will make sense for me. I feel like my family members, knowing them how they are, they would be very comforting. And
Yeah.
if they were to something was to develop
Yeah.
after that, I can't be. I'm not dead.
You know what's
I
crazy?
agree. I agree.
My nail tech was literally just telling me that it's written in the Bible that you're supposed to do that.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
She's literally
Whoa.
just telling me. And before she said this, and then I told her what the
Nah.
question was. Yeah, she said that in the Bible it says, apparently, I didn't read the Bible, but apparently it says that if, like the mother of the child or the father of the child, whatever, passes away,
Yeah.
you're supposed to keep it in the bloodline.
Well, then that means we're right.
No.
Well, yeah.
I don't
For
agree
sure.
with it,
For
but
me.
I mean, if that's what it is,
It's a no.
Well, see,
But you guys
not-
understand it though.
You're
Like,
looking
you
at it
guys-
from the perspective that you're gonna actually pre my brother on purpose. Like, be like, you know what? Aki's dead. I'm gonna look at this brother now. It's not like that.
No.
You're gonna be grieving. You're missing me, but he's just gonna be a brother to you. And it's gonna sound bad. He's gonna be very much comforting to you, and it happens in grief. People, it happens. Okay, take for instance somebody you're not related to. How many times you've heard about men or women, they have a death in the family, and one of their best friends who they're platonic with,
yeah.
nothing never happened before,
Yeah.
and after that,
Yeah.
things happen.
I've heard that. It was
I
on,
know this because it happened to me.
Oh.
Wait, huh?
When my grandmother died, one of my first grandmother died. There was one of my friends. We were cool. We was literally brethren. Me and her were brethren. But grief does things to people, and I don't know how, but we both had some grieving to do together, and that was really comforting to the soul. It was really comforting.
That's what I'm saying. Life is
It
short.
happens. I didn't expect. I wasn't looking at be like, you know what? I'm grieving. I'm gonna try something. No, I was crying, tears in my eye. But then the smell of a woman really gets comforting, and then it's
Oh
like, you
my
know what?
God.
Like,
No, but honestly, life is short, and like, yeah, it can be premeditated. Like, obviously,
Yeah, don't pre.
I feel a way if it was like premeditated, but like 10 years, guys. I said
Yeah,
10
10
years.
years. That's a long
lot of
time.
time.
10 years is
And
a lot of time,
think
but
about it.
it's
You guys are like
still,
maybe
like-
like 50, 60. Who knows at the age
Yeah.
that person is?
There's
and-
plenty of fish in the sea.
I mean, all the fish are trash, like I said before. But
Wow. She had to reiterate.
I
Bring it back.
Oh, bring it back.
I
Wait, why do you
understand.
say all the men are trash?
I've just had bad experiences.
that's usually the case.
What
love.
kind of
That's
experiences?
usually the
Just
case.
not cute ones. In either, back to the other question, in either country.
Okay, we had this
I need to try
conversation.
Europe now.
It's not.
It's not gonna be any better.
I don't
UK
think
is
it's
even
location.
worse.
Africa,
It's where you
but
like.
You might find a nice
It's like
tribal man.
what do you attract?
Antarctica.
What do
Antarctica.
you
find a
attract? That's,
penguin.
okay,
What do you
that's
attract?
We had this conversation off
Oh
camera.
God.
We're gonna get into it.
Because I have a counter argument to
Ready
every
for
woman
another
that ever
intervention,
says
guys.
Okay.
like, all men are trash.
So
Yeah.
I know. Well, I asked you before. Would you say you're an alpha female?
Mm-hmm.
And do you feel that being an alpha female scares men away?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it you or the men?
It's them.
It's definitely them.
It's always them.
No.
It is them. And let me tell you why.
Uh-huh.
Because it just comes down to you being insecure and intimidated. Because I don't say or do anything intimidating. Mentally I'm an alpha female. I'm an alpha woman mentally.
Right.
I don't exude any, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But as far as
we wouldn't know.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
wouldn't
know.
know.
as
Yeah.
far as I but no, but I'm saying correct me if I'm wrong, because this is our second time
Yeah.
meeting each other.
Yeah.
And that's all it usually takes before you end up wanting to even have a conversation or want to say, oh, let me talk to her or let me have any sort of interaction. And already before even getting to that point, it's like, oh, I'm intimidated. Like, you're out of my league. Like, I'm intimidated. The reason
But-
why I say it comes down to the
Yeah.
guy is because that is on you.
Okay.
But
Fair.
okay. Sometimes I would say women that are alpha females, they just don't come off friendly. Men like friendly
Facts.
women. And I think they get caught up in their work, or they get caught up in being so independent and having to take care of themselves and not really needing a man.
But do you realize, sorry to interrupt you,
it's okay.
but do you realize that usually comes from men, like, inflicting that on the woman? Like, we might be so invested in our work and feel so independent because we've never had a man say, let me take on this role.
Okay.
So now it makes me be more like, I need to do everything for myself because no one's ever been like, you don't have to do everything by yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the communication,
Great
it comes back to communication.
But that's kind of like society evolving
but
too.
but
though.
I'm saying that this is before even being in a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm saying this is like right in the early stages of even like if somebody shoots their shot, like whoever that might be,
Yeah.
or you seeing somebody at a party and you guys have like a quick interaction or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm not saying like once you're in a relationship because at that point you already know what the situation is.
Yeah.
But it's like a lot of men are already like, whoa, like you do all that. That's why a lot of the time I don't even give people like I'm not. Yeah, I do like my job is cool and stuff like that, but I don't consider myself to be
Above it.
a big deal or above anybody.
No,
or
I feel
anything.
the same
Can you
way.
move your
I
mic
feel
up a bit? Sorry.
You said what?
Yeah, just move it. Yeah.
Closer?
Yeah, or just tilt it up a bit. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
go on.
I feel the same way for sure because like I remember a while ago, someone DM'd me and there was like hello, and I literally just said hello, and there was like, wow, I didn't think you would respond. So I was like,
You're famous.
no. I would think famous people. I have it's a short list. Like I have actors as really famous people. Everybody else is like on rappers for sure.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm just a guy with a camera. So when I go out and like I'm not editing videos on my phone, I don't have my social media hanging over my head.
Right.
Like this.
Yeah.
Like I have a number. Like only certain. Like I'm just a guy.
Yeah.
Standing in a room. And I would like to think that the woman who's standing across in the room wouldn't be intimidated if she has that preconceived thing like, oh, I know him from social media. Come and talk to me. I'm a very direct person. If you're direct, you'll win with me. But I don't do... You see the mental eye games ladies love to do? You see the over-the-cup look like this and scan the room?
Yeah, non-friendliness.
I can't... No,
That's
not
not friendly. That's
Not
her trying to shoot her
inviting.
but
shot without
sometimes-
I
saying
need you to
anything.
invite me.
Sometimes that's the problem. They're not.
I
doing
need you
it
to invite
directly.
me. If you invite me,
Sometimes-
Yeah, but it's not
I'll come and
friendly.
talk to
No,
you.
but
I'll do the rest.
Not
I'll
that
approach.
time. But I would say sometimes women happen to be not friendly. I think
Yeah.
women are not
you gotta be
friendly.
more.
I've-
You gotta
let
be
me
more
let me tell you
approachable,
something.
You know?
I mean, for me at least, if I'm not friendly towards you, I don't want you.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Not
If a
necessarily. Back in
woman,
the-
if a woman is not being friendly to you, leave.
Yeah,
Wait,
Stop
wait,
wasting
wait.
your
Yeah.
time.
Wait,
Stop
this- wait, this
wasting
is
your
not a-
energy.
So when women call you a big head and they try to make those kind of like passive
that's
jokes.
flirty. That's flirty.
I know.
And guys do that
Women
too.
can't flirt, but that's the way they flirt.
But
Sorry.
that's what I'm saying. Sometimes
Guys do that too.
No,
big head?
yeah.
Hey, big head.
What I meant was like
I do big head
it
when
starts
I'm
from
more
young. You guys were
established.
trained to kind of like, you know.
No,
say-
because we were taught when we were young
You were taught
that
wrong.
we were taught that if the guy is picking on you and he's being kind of mean to you, that he likes you. That's what
Right.
little girls are kind of
Okay.
told when they're
Okay.
younger.
Right.
Okay.
So now we get older and now the girls are the ones that are kind of picking on the guys and you guys are hurt. Why?
What
It's
do you-
just the
what do you mean?
tables. The tables have turned.
No.
The tables have turned in that case, and you guys are mad about it.
As we
Listen,
mature, as we
for
mature-
everybody watching this, if a girl is being mean, if she's being standoffish, if she's not being direct, why are you wasting your time and energy?
You can't say that. You can't
Why are
say
you
that.
wasting
You
your
can't-
time
Because
and
some
energy?
girl like-
say that.
You
like
don't
a challenge.
understand.
You can't
I don't
just say if
understand
she's
why
being
guys are
mean.
always so quick to complain about what girls do. If she don't want you, she don't want you. Read the room. It's not that
It's not-
hard.
It's not that simple. It's not that
It's
simple.
not simple
I feel
because
like
women
it's
have to
simple.
change their
so then
approach
why are so
sometimes.
many guys coming back in the DM 6-7 times? Like you don't get the hint.
well, you know,
Get the hint.
sometimes it's a
I
long
mean,
game.
well,
It's a long
Sometimes
game.
when you shoot the 8 shot, it works.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you can't
It's
just
called
say,
breaking down barriers.
That's
Okay,
what I'm saying. You can't just say,
Malcolm
oh,
X
she's mean
stood
to
for
you.
something.
You're basically
Okay?
telling men don't put in hard work.
Yeah.
Now there's a fine line between hard work
And being annoying.
And harassment.
and doing too much. But you're not gonna tell guys, yeah, she's mean to you. Just don't.
No
Sometimes she may
response. No
come off. This is the
response.
problem. It's not about her not liking you. Sometimes it's just her approach on how she deals with men.
Yeah.
Initially, the
Yeah.
first initial engagement. That's the issue. We're trying to help women be a little more approachable and be a little bit more kind and friendly.
I promise you, the men are not going to be the ones to help the women.
Honestly,
Well, we're gonna have open discussions and see what we can.
I
do
like
about
to be
this,
like
right?
a old dog. Just put me down early. Just tell me early, hey, I don't like you. Like I like a woman. Tell me upfront. Day one, shot number one. Hey,
Yeah,
Nah.
all the late
Nah.
messages you
You
guys.
guys don't.
Oh,
you guys
man.
don't
What?
get a hint regardless
I
of
love
what
a hint.
happens.
I like games.
Regardless.
tell me. I don't like
Sometimes
you.
we don't get a hint. I could.
You know how many
I
times I've
I
told?
could agree.
You know how many times I've told guys I'm not interested. I don't have time for this right now.
Right.
I have a man. I used to lie about having a man when I
Yeah,
was
that's
single
her
all the
favorite
time.
lie.
That was the
I have a
best thing
boyfriend.
ever.
Girls be doing that.
Yeah, all the
Please
time.
stop
I
doing
feel like
that.
when she tells you she has a man, it makes you feel a little better.
No.
It makes me feel better. If she tells me she has a man,
Yeah,
I'll
that
be
would
like,
make me feel better too.
yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It makes me feel better.
Because then it's like it's not
letdown.
you, it's me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not because I'm not interested. It's not because you're so cool
I'm
and so
just
cute.
thinking, unfortunately.
I just
Unfortunately.
unfortunately.
we can reconvene.
Here's my girl
I'll let
walking
you
on the
know in
corner.
class.
Oh
Now
my
we can reconvene
God.
at a later date. But yeah, no, I just think being approached is.
But so let me ask you guys then. How do you like to be approached?
Okay, I like to be approached.
Walk up to me, look at me in my eye, and tell me you love me.
What?
Whoa.
Tell me you love me. Tell me why you come in front of my face.
Honestly,
Wait,
First
what?
encounter?
honestly.
No, but just tell me like, yo, just show interest.
Okay, let me do.
I'm gonna tell you guys how I like to be approached.
Okay, do two scenarios though. In person
I'm just
versus
gonna say a
on the
scenario.
internet.
Okay.
Oh, on the internet. Ooh.
Yeah, you go.
Internet.
You go.
Because I heard some interesting ones that
I used to be a 3-point shooter.
you got the lines.
I have
you
the
should, You
lines.
should tell some of these girls the lines.
No, I can't
No,
help anybody.
help them.
Yeah,
No,
help
no,
these
no.
girls with
No,
the
no,
lines.
no.
They're not
Yo.
creative,
She's
but
about to help you all right now, please.
This is how I like being approached in person. Or this is like a scenario. So like I'm at a party. We're both at a party.
Yeah.
And just come up to me and say, "What was your name again?" Or
Yeah, start
That's
there.
simple, you know?
As
It
men,
doesn't gotta
we
be
are
complicated.
What was your name
Yeah, because
again?
like,
that's
what's your name again? Like,
You have to remember.
What if I
we
never
as
got your
men,
name?
Yeah,
we are
why
all-
again?
well, like let's say everyone introduced themselves, but you just didn't like take in like I guess like my name or whatever. And
Okay, no. Let's say
Random.
somebody totally random.
like random.
Yeah.
Okay,
across the
completely
room.
random.
Yeah.
Okay. I love when you all give me the glance over the cup. Now that glance needs to be followed up.
Just compare. Was he not just complaining about the glance?
No. The glance, but it can't be the glance alone. The glance and then more. Get a little closer. Maybe show. Okay, ladies, you all have this thing. You all use your friends as a defense wall against other men in the area. And I'm a person, I hate having to go to a group of 6
Yeah, I
to
get
pick
that.
out one. And your one friend that disrespect me because I'm trying to speak to you, I'm going to disrespect your friend. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, there's always that one
I'm like,
friend that like
yo.
she doesn't want you. Like,
I'm like,
how
yo,
do you know?
how you know? Let us speak.
Oh no, we know.
We know.
The friend doesn't always know.
No,
Yes,
the friend
yo.
knows.
we do.
The friend knows.
Wait, that's
Yes,
for real?
we do.
My
yes,
Big
My
line.
friend
know
was
my
listening. She was
type.
listening too.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Me
We
and my friends,
always-
we know each other's type.
Exactly.
That's
We
bullshit. If I see-
always know.
That's bullshit.
If my
We
best friend
always
sees a
know.
man
That's
coming
bullshit.
towards me
That's
trying
some
to talk
bullshit.
to me, and she knows it's not my
First
type,
thing first.
she's grabbing me.
We know.
Was there ever a time though you're like, girl, I could have talked to her?
Yeah.
No, because
I don't
and if
think
that
so.
if that does happen, then you kind of give your friend like the
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
chill,
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
I
Like
see
the-
that often.
No, I've seen that happen,
I
and
see
the
that
friend
often.
feel embarrassed. She's like, no, wait. Let this one pass. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Exactly.
Basically.
and I get past it, I'm like,
But 9 times out of 10,
But
we
you
know.
guys can compliment us too. You could just see something nice. Maybe we're wearing something nice.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So after the stare happens, then
after the
what?
stay happen, make yourself available for me to approach you, because I feel like sometimes it's very hard because I, as a man, don't want to come up in that group and make myself feel like if I'm upsetting your vibe. Like you're going to party, you're chill with your friends. Sometimes you don't want a man to talk to you, so I need you all to put on the indicators. Do something that says, you know what? It's okay for you. You come here and you could talk to me. And I'll do the
I agree
rest.
with that.
I will do the rest.
But not everyone's like that. Like, do
Yeah.
you find you're like that too?
Like
Or
I
do
want-
you wait for somebody to come up to you?
You definitely
Nah,
wait for
I
someone
approach
to come
you.
up to you.
Yeah, you're approaching.
wait, what?
You're approaching.
I'm
Not
saying-
everyone
you're
will
saying
approach.
I'm not approaching.
No, I didn't say you're not approaching. I said that you would rather the girl approach you.
Why you say that?
I just feel like that's
You
the type of
did-
person you are.
A test.
I like when they approach me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like
No, I
when they
like it
approach me.
too. But I'll
Okay,
show
so
it.
then, so
Yeah.
how do you like the situation to go down then?
Well, similar to what he was saying, I feel like, give me the indicator.
Yeah.
But sometimes like you just gotta be direct too. Just come up to me and just be like, I don't even know.
You're like, just ask my name. Just start there.
That's what I said. Like you
Just
don't have to say the again, but just
Just-
what's your name?
Because y'all make up your mind faster about us than we make up our minds faster about y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
in a room at any given time, you all do that peripheral scan, or you do
Yeah.
with your
Yeah.
eyelashes, and you're
Yeah.
like blah, 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 0, 5, 4, 9,
Yeah.
8. You all do that faster than us than anybody else.
But
So
some girls are des though. When they come up to you, they're des. Oh,
like,
man.
Okay, so what's the situation of it?
Oh shoot.
Of
Let
that?
me
Like-
think of a situation.
yo, I'll get in trouble. Like, I can't even.
Sometimes they're just so like. We're hypocrites. Because
Yeah,
sometimes when they're
hypocrites.
just too direct,
there's a
it's
line.
gotta be cute and direct.
Yeah.
If you're just direct,
Like,
it just
I mean,
it's
come
not,
on.
it's not cute.
I just came from like a trip in Trinidad recently, and I went to a party and I had literally a balance of really good approaching and really des approaching. Like,
Yeah, like if she's like, oh my gosh, like you're just so. I mean, no, she could say, but I'm saying if a cute girl says it, it might work.
But that's what it comes down to a lot of the time. That's what we were talking about the other day.
We were talking about that.
Like,
yeah.
it's
Oh, sorry to interrupt you.
Go,
So
what?
we were talking about that because, guys, I only say, hey, what's up? I promise you, I don't make personalized DMs. I never have.
yeah, I say, well, hey, what's
I've been
good?
doing it for years,
Hey,
4
what's
or 5
good?
years.
Yeah.
It doesn't always work. 70%.
65%.
So wait,
80 on a
do you
80,
follow
80
them
if I drop a
first?
pic.
Do you
85,
follow them
80% if I drop a pic.
I'm so
yeah,
glad you asked
Do you
that. I have
follow
a
them first?
I have a 5-step
yeah,
plan for that.
I follow them.
See, you're
You have a
better
5-step
than me.
plan?
5-step plan
I have
for
like a-
social
What's
media.
what's your plan?
Brother, first thing
I
first.
already you're a Snapchat man. You like to
No.
I thought you were gonna
Big
hit-
man. Big
oh.
man. Don't use no Snapchat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, big man using Snapchat. Okay, anyhow.
Americans be using.
Yeah, they love that.
Snapchat.
They love that. For me, if I meet you on IG, I see a profile, I like 2 pictures. Just 2.
And then
And then disappear. That's step 2.
Wait, you disappear?
Like 2 pictures disappear.
Step 2 is
Hold on.
disappear.
See, I don't know.
She must only see my name as a slight mention in the activity page. She's like, I seen this page before, right? Step number 3, story reply. And don't just put 100 of the flame emojis. Come with something, a constructed sentence. That is a tester shot.
Let me guess. When she,
Yeah? Yeah. DJ Rosegold, you know that. Step number 4. Step number 4.
So wait.
Do you have this written down?
No,
Yeah,
that's it's in my head.
This was
It's in my head.
this is well planned.
this is calculated.
I'm a
Okay,
very
listen,
calculated
you're
guy.
first.
I'm a
Wait,
calculated.
when she drops a food pic, is that the
No,
Oh,
no.
you don't shoot for the food pic?
You wait until she drops a really good meme. No body pictures, guys. Don't
What
respond
if she
to
doesn't drop memes and she just has no posts and she's just cute, but she has those little like
Nah,
Snapchat.
okay.
Stories
If she
and
drops
memories?
her stories like on her IG and it's like her on the train or the bus or something, you could do with that. Something, anything.
Something's not body.
Something that's not her body and something that is not a creepo like pull up. Like if she show her
Smart.
ass, don't reply to that. Don't even. Matter of fact, just come on the stories before it even takes your name. You want to reply when it's something aesthetically pleasing, like
putting
a
you guys
meme
on game.
or like something that's a very nice icebreaker.
This is crazy calculated.
This is very.
Step
See,
4.
I am not this calculated.
see,
Forget
step-
all this process.
No, yeah.
I do agree with that last step though. 'cause
What was
I've
that
done
last step?
But continue. Responding to something random.
Random.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Random. And then step
I
4.
don't even do that.
Step 4 is when you follow them.
Wait, you
this-
don't even you like the 2 pictures and do all that before you
I didn't
follow?
follow. I didn't follow you yet. I might actually wait for you to follow me first, low key. I'm a kind of grind right now with
Nah, that takes way too much time.
Nah,
I'm not
it's
that
a bad
patient.
game I'm playing, but it works for me because it keeps my mental health in check. Because I used to hate the following and then in the DM 6. I can't do that. I'm not talking to myself in no DM ever in this life.
It's okay. It's okay
No
to
way.
shoot your shot and miss. You gotta shoot
Just
more.
don't
and
unsend
hit,
the
but-
message.
Oh no! I
Oh,
stand up. I stand on my messages.
I
I
unsend some messages.
brother. No.
You have-
Let it stay. Leave it
Nah.
in. Leave it right there. Let her
You're
know.
not- you're not hurting
Let it
my
linger.
on that rock.
Nah. You're not hurting my feelings.
No,
today.
but then how to know your feelings hurt? Cause you unsend it.
That's
Stand
okay.
on the rock.
I'll unsend the message. See them in person. Give them a personal live message.
No.
Sometimes it works. They
And don't sit on my follow. When I follow you, you see me. You already know. Follow
So do you
back,
unfollow
man.
when they don't follow you?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So that's like unsending the message.
No, it's not.
no. That's way
I don't know. I was
different.
trying to make a connection.
You see, because social media is just a social media, it's just a connection. If I unfollow you, that doesn't mean I don't like you. It's just that I just don't want to subscribe to your page just as yet because I'm
It's
not.
too much of a commitment.
It's too much of a commitment. You want me to
I
like your
hate
pictures,
following people.
and you don't respond to me.
Yeah.
Darling, I'm taking the power back in again. Your engagement up from my account. Soups.
But isn't that kind of like taking back the message when you send it?
Nah,
It's not like that?
No,
No, because I'm getting
similarities
that
at all?
this sender has unsentiment.
But
It's
sometimes they never know
embarrassing.
where it comes from because they probably get a lot of them. That's what I thought.
DJ
Depending
Rosegold,
on
do
the
you
amount
get
of
any
followers and
unsends?
stuff. They're not gonna know it.
I get
came from-
unsends, but I
don't know where it
never
comes from,
know
right?
where it comes from.
Yeah.
That's
I
what I'm saying.
mean-
Unsend a message and you're still in secrecy is fine.
I-
Stand on the
But
message.
the likelihood that they already saw the message is very high too.
Yeah.
Like
That's true
On
too.
the preview.
Listen, I
preview,
used
yeah.
to do that. I used to do that. I started standing on it after. I was like, all right.
No, you have
I'm just
to-
saying before. I'm speaking past tense.
You have to
Come
stand
on.
on the message. I think stand on the message paints a good picture that you're bold. Because I did this like last year. A girl was talking to me back and forth. Really good messages. You know the little cute little messages in the night. You get a little cute nice pictures of she in bed. You know, nothing sexual, just very nice. You know, you feel like you're being a bond. So why would I ask for your number? You stand on my message for 2 days. I take that follow back. You would have to ask me back. Why? Why? Why did you unfollow me? I said, because I don't like getting played. Yeah. Why are you doing me that? I said, ask your number because I'm trying to get you on the phone, darling. I need to speak with you.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this though.
I'm 27, so I at this age, I'm about the real deal. I like phone calls. I like to talk. So if I get you on the phone, you're dead when you stand up. You know? That's how
wow. Okay.
I need the phone. The phone is like, you know, a freezer in Dragon Ball Z final form.
Yeah.
Thanos with the ring. That's the last.
You know, okay, let's talk about this though. You know when you get to phase 3 or whatever and you get the number now, are you quick to go on the FaceTime? Because I'm quick to go on the FaceTime. Sometimes, as soon as you go on the FaceTime, you'll be talking to the girl and you just be like, wow, like this was not what I thought.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That happens often.
You're right. I usually start with a phone call. I'm traditional with a regular standard voice phone call first, and then after.
Wait, you call on the phone first?
On the phone.
Nah,
first.
you got to FaceTime.
No, hold on, but you see, brother, I have a theory that I used to get bored very fast, so I have to slow myself into a lot of things. But you see, everyone is different. I know myself.
You're patient.
I'm patient in certain regards. So for me, I would talk to you on the phone, and if I like your voice enough, I'll hit you on the FaceTime.
I think it really.
I like
depends.
She can have a nice voice, and you start FaceTiming her. You see what her activities. You see how she kind of acts.
I hate boring women. I hate women no hobbies. Like, tell me you do something. Tell me like you have a podcast. You and your friends knit. Tell me like you all go on hikes.
You
like,
say knit?
Like anything. Like I hate no personality women.
Yeah.
Like all you do is look nice and fall asleep.
It's so crazy because
and lie. Lie about falling asleep.
A lot of
I fell asleep.
A lot of these girls have no personality. Like that's a big one. Like
it is a big
just
one.
Being able to hold the conversation down. Some of them just wait for you to hold the conversation. Sometimes I just test people because I could talk a lot.
Oh yeah.
You know?
If you have gap like us, we could fish out. We could fish out like a no personality girl.
Come on, and you gotta test them. You gotta test
Easy.
You gotta stay silent for a little bit.
Stay quiet.
You know,
Come
see
back
if she says anything. Like nothing changes.
Show something.
I'm like, what's up with this girl? And sometimes you give her a second chance. But come on,
the Bible says man cannot live by bread alone. I can't live by your breast and your ass alone, darling.
But that's
I'm
what
sorry.
they think, though.
You know
I'm
what,
sorry.
though?
I need
No, but
okay.
that goes both ways though, because a lot of men are more than happy to live off of that.
Talk the things.
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily.
She's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
Yes, necessarily.
But
I hear a lot from you
I'm gonna
guys.
say
It's
men have
true.
more pressure in society to be successful.
It's not, but no.
Yes,
Having
yes.
a good looking
That's a
girl
fact.
makes you
Wait.
successful.
Whoa.
Having a good looking girl makes you successful.
No, darling.
Wait, how is this?
Hold on.
In
Wait.
general,
I'm saying
in general, as men, from the get-go,
Yeah.
if we are not successful, that equals no money. And no money means no power. And when I say power, I don't mean that old like power. I mean like the power to do certain things. And through that comes women. It's money first, the power and respect, and then women, they see that and
they
they're like, you know
gravitate
what?
towards
They
you.
gravitate towards it because women love security.
But that's what I'm saying though.
They all love
It all
the idea of a
comes down to-
secured man. Not even just with money, but just a man who's secured in himself. Even if he has $50,000, $100,000, you want to see a level of security, some level of success. You don't want a bum. Unless you're a bum girl yourself, you don't want a bum man.
I don't
Yeah.
think anything's wrong with that though.
No, but
Sometimes girls will like a guy just based off of potential though too.
That happens a lot.
No,
A lot.
that's pretty much.
So
that happens a lot.
That's pretty much. I think mostly women that try to talk to me now or like approach me now, I think they think it's a potential thing, but I don't need you to see potential in me. I need you to just see me for me and trust that I have a plan, like, you know. But I guess that is also the potential as well. But
Yeah, I mean, if the guy's not already fully established, you're kind of going off potential. And also, some guys are really good at selling you a dream too.
good salesmen.
Great salesman.
Men are good at selling.
Ladies,
dreams, so
you've been sold some
Guys
dreams,
are
huh?
great at selling you a dream, and you're gonna do anything in your power to try to live out this dream. And the man is fully like just
But
talking bullshit.
sometimes it's like, you know, Lil Durk says, I don't remember the specific line, but he's like, she thought I had it, but I didn't have shit. It is what it is. You just gotta start fresh.
I won't lie, ladies.
Build.
As a man, depending on when we meet you and how we getting to interact with you, there are some things we would hold back from you for the fear that you're not capable enough or you're not willing enough to be like, I'm gonna have to trust him on this one. Some women just not able to take the full truth that I don't have it today.
Yeah.
But I need to put on the show that I have it, or else you'll be.
Okay, so let me tell you something. My toxic king, okay?
Yeah.
Literally, it's upfront.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's people who are upfront about that, and you still are like, it's like sometimes it's not all of that.
You know?
Sometimes it's not all of that.
You know, you're right.
saying
You're right.
we're upfront about our situation.
I would rather you tell me like I don't have it today than to be like,
Flunked.
yeah, I'm busy today, because then that makes me feel like you don't want to see me, but maybe you do want to see me, but you just don't. You can't.
You don't want to be too available as well as also.
I don't agree with that.
Really?
No,
Yeah?
because
I find women don't want you to be available all the time.
I think
I hear that.
I think
I
the discussion is hard
I hear
too,
that
because
too.
it's like every single I feel like the only thing that we can maybe agree on is like how have you been successful in approaching, or how have you been successful in like receiving an approach? Because I feel everything else is such a variable based
Yeah, it
on
is.
because would I love to have somebody who has it all together and that is able to provide and blah 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 blah? Yeah, ideally, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like I've really liked people who didn't have it all together either, but I was okay with that, because you also have to ask yourself, what do you actually value? Like I value just somebody being like, obviously, yes, looks great. Let's get that out of the way before one of you two drag me. But after we get beyond,
It was coming. It
Tell
was
me.
coming.
after we get beyond that,
Yeah.
it's like you have to ask yourself, like, what do I care? Like, do I want somebody who has it all together that might have like 5 other girls?
Yeah.
Or do I want somebody who is like might be still working their shit out?
Yeah.
I have enough money to not support. I'm not gonna say support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you know,
Maintain.
I don't need you to blow all this money on me, but everything else is there.
Yeah.
It's like then it's okay, you know?
Yeah.
No, I hear you. I hear you with that. I think I don't know. Well, I know as a man, I can tell you sometimes the thought of being that vulnerable with somebody, especially a woman you might like, or you might be in the cusp of making her a bit more secure, like, you know, you want to lock the contract in. And some of those things, if you're not getting that, like, men know when we could be vulnerable with someone, we do it. You all know that for a fact. That's just what it is. But when we are about to do it, is probably the most scariest thing. If you tell a girl really what's going on and she don't feel it, man, you're dead in the water. That's a dead. You're not getting it back. Very rare she'll come back.
But don't you feel? But
That's
don't,
good.
Doesn't that make you feel a little bit better though, knowing that like
it makes you feel better, but at the same time, your pride is getting hit a little bit.
It's a balance ultimately, because like you don't want anyone to just act like they're perfect in the beginning. You kind of want to know exactly what they come with, so you're not tricked later on. Like me personally, like when I get in a situation with anybody, I'm 100% about all situations that happen to, like, or what I'm involved in, you know, my day to day, like all the things that happen to me, I'm gonna let you know quick, so you understand who I am, and you know, you're not looking crazy later. Yeah, please just tell me. Whoa, this guy he has all this baggage and shit. You know, get it out in the beginning.
Tell me your ex-boyfriend is a little crazy. Let me be the one to decide if I'm going to have
exactly.
Like don't wait until we in Rebel Caribbean on weekend.
Exactly.
And your ex-boyfriend like yo.
And you're like, so I just want to let you know that guy over there in the white shirt, that's my ex.
And he kills. He puts people down. Yeah, I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, this shirt is white. I can't get rid of it. Like, you know.
No, facts. And like,
tell me.
I just feel like, you know, we gotta be more open. I
think if you give people enough information about yourself, let them be the one to be like, you know what? Akil told me X, Y, and Z. I like Y. I like X. I'm not sure how I feel about Z, but you know what? I'll make the decision, and I would talk to Akil more.
But here's the thing, though. How do you know, like, when you're just not ready to? Because like we all have problems. No one's perfect.
No, sometimes you're just not ready. Like sometimes you just don't have time. you just don't have like the being emotionally available is probably the biggest thing. If you are not emotionally available, do not try to commit to nothing.
Yeah, if you're not emotionally available,
that's you're gonna waste the other person's time.
That's the currency in relationships.
Yeah.
But like there are situations where like I find like a woman will get with a guy and like he doesn't have it all. Maybe he's not even emotionally giving her the most. Maybe, but I mean, they find out it works later, and I mean that's rare situations.
Yeah, but that's just
I don't know.
That's like right person, wrong time type shit.
I don't know. Ultimately, it all comes down.
That's why I feel like I'm not a fan of dating apps personally, but that's why I kind of agree with dating apps because it's like everyone on there is expressing that they want something. You know what I mean? At least like you find like if somebody's on there, then it's like, okay, you're on a dating app because you want to go out with somebody, or you're on a dating app because you want to have sex with somebody, or whatever. Like there's some sort of understanding as to why you signed up for this dating app.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you meet somebody, here's the thing that I was talking to one of my friends about too. I was like, you meet somebody out and you have a conversation with them and you think that everything's cool and like you guys are having a good conversation, and then at the end of it you find out he has a girlfriend. You know? And it's like, did he do anything wrong? No. You guys were literally just having a conversation, but because you're single looking for something, you assume that you guys are having this conversation and you guys are both on the same level.
Welcome to a man's world.
I think I like what she just said though, like having like dating apps, because it's like we're both like signing up for this. Like, we're both open to like
I'm off the
have
apps.
like a dating life.
They suck.
Like
they suck, but in hindsight, it makes sense.
They do suck.
It's not good for people like myself.
But players play blind dates. You know the vibes. But yeah, no, they do suck. But yeah,
it sucks, man.
It's crazy.
And you know what I realized? I'm gonna say this, ladies in Toronto, y'all can't fool a man from the islands. Y'all pick up the speed on the dating apps when it starts to get warm. As soon as May come along, y'all reactivate it.
That's funny.
And it's time. It's go time. You're trying to have fun. I'm trying to have fun this summer. Yeah, and then you hibernate.
Facts.
For cuffing season. Oh, I'm not trying to get into all that. Like, you know, I'm just trying to focus on myself. Yeah, sure, darling. Yes. Yeah. You want to focus on yourself. You want me to focus on you throughout the winter time when it's cold.
Facts. No, facts. It's crazy out here. But ultimately, though, you know what's crazy? Because she just said a story with, like, if you're in the club or whatever, and like you know, you want to talk to someone, but they have a girl or whatever. Sometimes that person in the club is just there for a good time. They have nothing going on for them. Yeah. It looks nice, the glamour and all that, but like realistically, that person's down bad, and they're just trying to use turning up as a means to kind of like get through life. Yeah, that is crazy.
How do you feel about meeting somebody at the club?
I don't feel good about it at all.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with
nothing wrong with that.
Club. You're networking. You could be doing something productive.
I've met a girl at a fete in Trinidad, and she was my girlfriend within 3 months because you know why?
It's not even the free trial.
The rum was hitting me a lot that night, and it was the first time I actually kissed.
And the rum.
I kissed a woman in a party. I've always been
kissing in the party.
I've never been a person to kiss in a party. But after that incident, I remember thinking, damn, you must really like this girl. Like, you kiss up in front of all my brethren. Just like, yo, this man is lipsing the girl. Hard. But you know what? I was smitten. And the alcohol also helped. But I just felt like, me personally, I was always timid about just being, like, in the moment with women. I always felt like my friends would either judge me, or like I myself would judge myself after the fact, like, oh God, like why you do that? But then I feel, when I in the moment, then I feel that I feel good, and me and you could kind of feed off each other. Then why not? We lips in the club. It happens.
It does.
I don't encourage it. I don't encourage
the best of us.
But it happens.
Honestly, it happens to the best of us.
It's not in COVID times though. Y'all be easy with that.
It happens to the best of us. You
will not catch me tongue kissing nobody in the club.
No, not tongue kiss. Not tongue.
It don't matter. No lips in. No.
A little too peck. You know, a little too bad.
It was no tongue.
How was she? How was she super into it? Like,
you know what happened? The two kiss was steamy enough. I remember her looking at me and she looking at her friends and she's like, just 1 second. She went to tell her friends and she came back and she's like, could you walk me outside? I say, no, now I get where you're coming from.
You can't judge the tongue kissing in the club, honestly.
I'm not judging it. I'm just not a part of it.
Because tongue kissing in the club, it's all the eyes on you. You know, you're not giving it full work.
It's spontaneous.
It's spontaneous, just a little.
Yeah, no, it's spontaneous.
Nah.
No,
but
super nah.
But
it's a no for you guys.
Absolutely not.
No,
I'm not doing that.
Meeting someone in the club, cool, but
No,
So you wouldn't kiss them the same night?
Are you
No.
out of your mind?
I'm just asking.
I don't know where you've been.
Wait, is
I
it
don't
that?
know,
Is it that
like-
bad?
Yo, you're not that
No, I'm
bad,
starting to
man.
feel bad.
Nah,
Is
I
it
started to
that-
feel bad.
Me too.
I'm not kissing nobody I don't know.
First, okay, well, we talk. Okay,
If we can.
No. It was a vibe.
we're going to the vibe, like
Cool.
you know, you
Then
whine
you
on
can
me.
get my
I whine on
Instagram. We can
you.
talk there if we're still vibing. You can get my number and
You
we
keep
can
touching my
link.
face.
So wait,
you know, the neck
what's so
grab.
bad? Is it the PDA?
It's
yeah,
the I don't know you.
That too.
I don't know
Where you been.
who you are. I don't know where you've been. I don't know if your
How
girlfriend
how
is
well
here
did you guys-
too.
how
And
well-
you guys are doing like a prank for your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I don't know what this
I
is.
don't
Like,
know.
no way.
No, you know what? Prank me. Prank me if it's a prank. Then I'll take the kiss. It's cool. It's cool.
Facts.
Prank me.
I'm not with it. I'm definitely not with it. I've never been the type to
Even with that,
club,
even
not no
in a
party.
relationship, I don't think I even like PDA in a party like that. Because in a party, like you could hold up and you could whine a little bit. But I just want I want you to enjoy the party, me enjoy the party, and then at some point in time, you and I would reconvene and enjoy the party together. We don't have to be stuck on each other the whole time. You know, that's just me.
Yeah.
You know?
At a party,
Facts.
I think it also depends on the vibe of the party too. Like if the party's not that guanin, then and also if I'm out there with my friends, if we're there
If
together,
it's a
and we're the only
basement
people that
jam,
we really
I'm kissing
know.
you for sure.
But all right, let me ask you guys this. That's the last question I have for you guys. When you're pursuing like what you love, should you have a backup plan? How do you guys feel about that?
I think Keisha should start on this one.
Yeah.
DJ Rosegold is a
Rosegold.
university dropout.
This is true. I did drop out.
Which
She
university?
dropped out and bought a pair of Beats.
And made Rosegold University,
Yeah,
which is like a folk university.
pretty much.
Which university you at?
I went to York.
York? Big up to all the York gal and
I went to Glendon at York, the French campus, actually.
What?
Yeah.
So this is a perfect question for you. So you were in school. You said you dropped out, and you pursued what you love. So do you think that you should have a backup plan when you're doing that, or do you think that having
I don't think you should have a backup plan
Yeah.
for two reasons.
Okay.
But let me say first, you can ask yourself if you should or should not have a backup plan once you realize that you're actually good at what you do. That's the first step.
Yeah.
But okay.
Because don't dive into something that don't quit your job, drop out of school, sell your car, do all that stuff to focus on something that it might not be viable.
But how can one tell? That's a tough.
I think you know. I think
Do
you
you?
know, and the
You
people.
think so?
I think the people around you know too, because let me give you a perfect situation. My parents literally encouraged me to drop out of school. So I think in my situation it was
but your parents are business owners and they kind of understand
yeah,
the
but
business world a
It's
little bit.
different.
But it's also
Entrepreneurs.
don't go to school and waste your time and money.
so that's what I was gonna say. So when it comes down to having a backup plan, I feel like you should not have one because you might spend more money doing the backup plan, if that makes sense. If I
time.
stayed and time, if I stayed in school to do something that I didn't care to do and said, let me just get I went to school to be a teacher. Let me get my teacher's, I don't even remember what it was called now. That's how much I didn't care about it.
Diploma.
The
Degree?
degree.
Yeah.
Yeah, she dropped out. She dropped
I really dropped out.
She dropped out. No, yeah.
If I stayed in, I would have been like $50,000 in debt with OSAP that I could have taken that money and invested it into my
Yeah.
career. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like I personally don't believe in backup plans, but that's for me personally. I don't believe in them because I feel like they could take more time, more money, and it takes away from you actually focusing on what you really want to do.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that and agree. I think that if you have a backup plan, sometimes
Yeah.
in your mind you don't fully believe in what you're doing.
You have to stand on the ledge.
You have to stand on 10 toes and do what you love, right?
Yeah.
And pursue it. And I feel like mind over matter is powerful.
Yeah.
You know, like what you
Yeah,
tell
it
your
is.
mind, practicing everything you're doing each day
Yeah.
and like practicing your skills and stuff. Because repetition is what really helps,
consistency too.
build you over time.
But let
you
me say something though. Let's not confuse having a backup plan with having
Something
a
to
job to fund
fund.
your passion.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. When I said
full
backup-
disclaimer.
Yeah, full
Yeah,
disclaimer.
no, I'm not saying based on what you said.
Yeah,
I
in
just
general.
thinking back to
Yeah.
what I said.
I'm not quitting my job for TikTok videos until I get paid.
Like,
Yeah.
and I
No,
think,
no, for
and I
sure.
think this comes down to being realistic about what your day looks like, right? Because let's say that you're a DJ. Let me just say that. When I first started DJing, I worked at Scatterbush at a restaurant. I was a server there.
Big up.
And I was working there to be able to pay for my flights, pay for my trips, pay for my DJ equipment, all of that stuff. But I was only working in the daytime. Like, I wouldn't take any nighttime shifts.
Yeah.
Because if I got called to do a DJ booking, I was not going to say, no, I can't DJ because I'm working at this restaurant.
Yeah.
So I think it's important that it's one thing if you have a backup plan that you're like, I'm going to finish my degree and go to school to be a scientist in case I don't pop off as a rapper.
Yeah.
Versus, I'm not going to go to school, but I'm going to work a part-time job that still allows me to go to the studio.
Yeah.
Write, be creative, go to networking events, travel, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
All of that makes sense.
I agree with
Definitely when you're doing something you love, find something flexible that still fits you, funding what you love, and doesn't take too much out of you. Because even like when you're doing something like as a backup plan where it's like it's stressing you out and you're not putting time into what you actually want to do, that could be a problem too. So make sure it's flexible and it doesn't bring you too much stress, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Funny you should actually say that, because like that's what I am currently balancing right now. So when I moved to Canada, I moved here and I did like, school. I did like post-grad, all of that, right?
Yeah.
So I did the school.
Yeah,
I did the school, right?
Yeah.
But am I at where I think I should be in my career? Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
And I have to struggle daily thinking, wow, I'm here working a certain job and I think I should be getting paid more. I think I should be doing this.
Yeah.
But I also have this creative thing that just popped up in my life.
Yeah.
And now I feel so passionate about it, way more passionate than anything I ever felt before.
Yeah.
So you have this kind of gray area where like, damn, am I giving this enough time?
Yeah.
Because I have this thing that, well, it pays me money.
Yeah.
It pays my bills.
Yeah.
But am I passionate about it? I'm not passionate about it.
And those are these are the conversations.
And that is slippery slope. So it's like, I tell my mom all the time, she's like, she didn't know because she's old school. Like when I went to Trinidad in one day, I made more money than I'll make in a day's work here, just from me being me. People who wanted to hire me to do stuff or for me. And I was like, dog, that make me kind of like bittersweet. Is like, dread. It could be so nice if I do these things correctly. I could pay my way with myself.
Yeah.
So it's like, but when, how, the execution, the time, am I doing enough? Am I doing this? But somebody told me this when I was on the trip, and I had there's a little bit of insight. I was very scared to go home because I'm going home after 4 years. When I left, I was, only my friends know me. But now when I'm going back, like random people in the street will come out and be like, yo, you Quaminajustsayin the guy from TikTok in Canada, you're on vacation. And it's so weird because I didn't realize that the small things that I thought was minuscule and people wasn't looking at them.
Yeah. But
it's
people are always watching, even when you're on a small level. And we went over this. You see someone with so much followers, and they watch you too.
Yeah.
It doesn't this doesn't mean anything. The social world, it has obviously its importance, but at the end of the day, if you're doing something and you're making noise and it's good, people paying attention to you.
Nah, I had like school children, like when I was on the trip there, like 2 weeks ago, like school children, like in my hometown, like after school, like, that's the guy, like I told you it's him, is like, and they're like, yo, you're so funny. I'm like, dread, like I'm just a regular guy.
You're still building. And
like I'm just a regular guy. Like these are used. Like I go on to like big events where I used to go to these events and see people and be like, yo, they popular, they popping this and that. And now them same people, they treat me so different. It didn't even make sense. I was
crazy.
Like, this is blowing my brain,
Yeah.
That's because you have motion. You have things going on for yourself.
But even in motion, you still feel like you're not moving.
You're not doing enough. And I think that just comes with, the journey. And the path. You just got to keep pushing.
It's a rough one.
Being consistent
facts, though.
every single day. Because like anything you're passionate about doesn't happen overnight. A lot of people have the misconception like once that person got there, it just happened like that. No, that person was putting in years before. And sometimes if you go back and you check, it's like, wow, like it took a lot for that person to get to where they are. We have people that blow up quick from doing foolishness.
No, that's true. But they blow up, yes, but
longevity.
The longevity is...
Yeah, we see that a lot. Like a lot of really quick influencers.
So you see, I was always happy. Like somebody asked, like one person tried to make a joke out of it once, and it's like, okay, you have followers and stuff, but I never seen none of your videos hit 1 million, right?
Oh, wow.
They said that, and in my head I was like, that's some hating shit, but I'm happy I don't have in a sense, because when I do get 1 million views on a video, I have such a foundation already that they can't just say he's a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
You know, he's just that one video.
Yeah.
I have foundation.
Yeah, because
So, like,
you know how hard it is to follow up from that?
brother.
Yeah.
Brother.
We see artists fail with this all the time.
Like I know somebody who posted something on TikTok and it got 3 million views, and they're like, oh my God, let me like one of her first videos she ever
Never
posted.
worked.
Yeah.
3 million views. Oh my God, let me capitalize off this. The next video she posted was like 100.
Yeah.
200,
that's what happened.
whatever.
Never get
happens
too.
like that.
You know?
It's like for me, like I see my growth very steady and very much like I saw the majority of my growth when I was putting in the majority of work and doing 4 to 5 videos a day, being consistent, like not overthinking analytics and this and getting into that. Just like what do the 1,000 people that follow me on TikTok at the time, what do they like about me and how I can bring in more? And I keep doing that. And me doing that, it's just me being myself. And people that meet me in person, they were like, damn, you really is the same person in the video. Like, I honestly thought you was an asshole. I was like, yeah, I am. But I'm a creative asshole. That's what it is. That's just how I
But I think like back to what DJ Rosegold said is like you gotta love what you do. You actually have to be good at it.
You can't be.
If you're not good at it, it's like
if you're not good at it, we'll see and we'll know.
And that's why it's so important to surround yourself by
people that honest.
aren't just yes men.
Yeah, no.
Facts.
Like if your friend is trying to be a rapper and
we had a question
and
like
his
this
music sucks,
Tell
stop
them.
telling him it's good.
It's not good.
Like stop telling
Family,
them
you
it's
can't
good.
rap.
Yeah,
Like,
you
we
have to
literally-
be honest.
Yo, you can't rap. I'm telling you right now,
We
you can't
literally
rap.
just had that question put up on the post today, and I asked people like, "You told your friend the music was good before, and it was trash."
We've all done
And
it
people
at
are
least
saying
once,
no.
though.
we've all done it.
We've all done it.
We've all done it.
But
But-
I've been a bit
But-
more honest now because of the feel that I'm in. So like I have a friend back home, he sings soca music and we've been close for years, and in our private moments he would give me like a demo of a song and he'll be like, what do you think? I said, do you want my honest opinion? He said yes. I said, I don't like how you're singing on that track. And he'd be like, I know it paying him,
But
Yeah,
do you
for sure.
Do you
that
give him
I
more,
told
though,
him
to go
first.
off of, though? 'Cause
I give him-
sometimes you
no,
gotta
I-
give them a
I was
little
like, yo,
constructive criticism.
this is not like this. I think you need to lean on your strength of that. I don't put people down.
Okay.
I like to educate
important too,
as
right?
opposed to belittling.
Yeah.
I might make a joke out there because my natural ability is to find little dark things and make it a little funny.
Yeah.
But I'm always gonna pick you up if I had to quote unquote put you down a little bit. I'll be like, yo, you know what? Nah, bro, that's not song in blessed. But what you can do, remember the last song you did, you do the little harmonizing. Try that again.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think more people need to be like that because if you need to put them down, if you need to be honest with them,
Put them on to pull them up.
you
I
need
think
to
so.
do that.
Yeah,
But at least follow up with something positive.
Unless their music is really bad, it's like there's no amount of harmonies
No,
and
I'm
melodies that can
Yeah.
fix it.
Please just stop rapping.
Well, I think in Trinidad, that's a good thing because not a lot of people try to be rappers. I mean, the people that try to do music, they do soca. And if you're bad at soca, up front, you're going to get told one time, there's no hope for you.
Yeah.
Done that. But rapping, some people like, oh, you know what? The raps wasn't that fire, but the beat was hard.
Yeah. The
beat
In
wasn't even
soca
made by
music,
them.
can't do that.
Yeah.
No way. The beat could be as hard as the floor.
funny.
You ain't going a place if you can't perform. It's true. It's just
No,
what it is.
It's true.
You know?
Facts. But yeah, guys, I wanna, thank you guys for, coming on here and chopping it up. Most requested.
No,
Of course.
don't lie.
Too.
Don't lie to me, man.
Obviously, it's great for people to get a little bit of perspective. And
I'm going to the
insight.
Rosegold show on Saturday. I'm telling you all right. now.
Next
Rebel.
Saturday, not
Next
this Saturday.
next Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me check my schedule.
11.
June 11. I'm bad. We inside. Yeah.
We're outside.
Inside, outside.
Inside, outside.
Inside, outside.
I'm inside the party, but we outside.
Yeah.
The house.
Yeah, no facts. And don't be the guy at the party just going to the party and your life's not together. Sometimes you gotta really lock in and stay home.
No, so no.
I'll be
no, I'm gonna say this to all my brothers out there, my young kings that to be. Sometimes that event that your friend invites you to at Luxie's and they invite you to here, there, and everywhere, and it's $600 for the bottle. Look at your pockets and look at yourself. Ask yourself, do I need this event? And you're not gonna get no girl that night. You know that. You're not bringing no girl back to your mom's house. You're not doing it. You have no place to jam this girl. Like, you can't. Like, just stay home. Save the money that night.
Well, there is options.
I mean, you can hit the Airbnb still, but you know that costs some. You don't
That's
have
more
that
money.
money. You don't have that.
Airbnb bathrooms.
Oh my God.
You know
Anyway,
what? Yeah,
thanks for tuning in to Players
We
Play
get
Podcast.
ratchet. We get ratchet. I'm joking.
No, I love it. I love
All
it.
right, and that's all she wrote. Oh yeah, but please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, if you guys want more content, let us know down below what questions you want us to ask people, or if there's anyone you want us to put on the podcast.
For sure.
Thanks. We out.